I mean, at the end of the day, all I'm gonna do is give you the truth. Now, if you're a dick rider and you choose to overlook the truth, that's your business. I only spit the truth like dog. I'm an acquired taste. I ain't for everybody, bro. Like I know this. I know my lane. I'm for real niggas, dog. A pussy nigga not supposed to like me. A bitch ass nigga supposed to be against me.
So somebody's showing me how the dude over there in the sweatbox, I call him the dope fiend from Queens or the illiterate Muslim, and all of his followers, the retard regime, with a drunk lady leading the charge. He decides to go in on Nicki Minaj.
Breaking news, legendary rapper Nicki Minaj just reported to the FBI and CIA and Republican Anna Paulina Luna. Please text my cell. I will forward this to law enforcement immediately. Threats of violence and assassination should be taken very seriously. Hope you're okay. We'll talk soon. Bitch? What? I don't fuck with Nicki no more, man.
Now, the crazy part about the whole tirade was how it displayed just how unintelligent this individual it is. Your expectations. Like, how smart are you really? You really expect Nicki Minaj to go about things like a gangster.
Man, who you think won? Hollywood or Zipwitthedrip, man?
Who is Zipwitthedrip? Hollywood. I don't know. No, you know Zipwitthedrip, boy.
Man, fuck. No, I know Hollywood, man. Fuck Zipwitthedrip, man.
We only know Hollywood. We don't know no Zipwitthedrip.
You know who think won? Hollywood or Zipwitthedrip?
I never heard of that guy.
Who you think won? Hollywood or Zipwitthedrip?
Boy, fuck Zipwitthedrip, nigga.
Nicki Minaj, a 42-year-old woman who's married with a child worth $150 and in the works of trying to get $200 more out of Jay-Z. This guy suggests that
she should have got the max. Yeah, she was supposed to get the max. Let's send the max. You got all that money. You trying to send the police? Send the max.
she was supposed to get the max. This is the type of stupidity that people spew out of their mouth and you call it entertainment. She was supposed to get the max. If you're dumb enough to expect some gangster stuff from Nicki Minaj because she kicked it in a rap or two, like at what point in time does your wisdom kick in and be like, you know, she might have been that when she was on the streets or in her 20s or whatever, or, you know, when she was younger, but she in her 40s, she was a kid. Like, you would expect that? Like, that let me know, like, people really, when I was in the game, I'm thinking about when I was in the game, like, at the height of my career, I wouldn't do no business with no women. Nah, I'm not even letting them carry nothing out of town for me. No. I knew women were compromised back then. They was playing the game with them. Soon as they get jammed, especially if they have a kid, that's how they come at them. They jam the woman up, we taking your kid. You give us this nigga, or we taking your kid. A woman is what's the word I'm looking for? A woman is instinctively designed to protect her child. She's created to protect her child. She's gonna protect her child by all means. There's a whole lot of niggas sitting up in the penitentiary right now because the girl told, because they threatened to take the child. So at a certain point in time in the game, I realized niggas who was doing business with females at a certain level was dummies. Now, once we came off the corner with the packs and all that, sorry, homegirl, I gotta go. I'm doing some different stuff. I can't even talk to you about that. I'm not gonna allow these folks to grab your kid and dangle him in the air for you to get me 50 years, 100 years. I'm not doing business with no women. The real G code, the real gangster way is no women and no children anyway. So to have the expectations that this 42-year-old multi-millionaire, close to a quarter billionaire, is supposed to jeopardize it all when you see who she contacted? The Republican Paulina Rubio. Yeah. Who Jay and them got under their thumbs? The Democrats. Who Rock Nation rock with? The Democrats. So why is she flexing her muscle that she got a connection with the Republican side? All these niggas play with politics. Yeah, they play with politics. Politics, the police, and the elite got to deal with them. All the elite deal with politics. They deal with the police. Yeah, when you see the Obamas, these ceremonies, celebrities. Kamala Harris running for office, who she parading around? Celebrities. They fund things. They pay for things to get favor in their way and certain things like that. Yeah, one hand wash the other. So, but just to have the expectation that Nicki Minaj should have went about what she perceived as a direct threat on her life on the internet. She should have went about it the gangster way. I think only a dummy would think that. Yeah, you got to be a dummy to think that. Nobody smart would think that. You got to be a dummy to think that. Yeah, that's dummy thinking. That's dummy talking. And I'm here to destroy it. I'm here to destroy it. You got dummies running around saying Abu Hurairah was a liar. Astaghfirullah. Abu Hurairah, radiyallahu anhu. Yeah, the one who relayed the most Sahih hadith. You got dummies on the internet saying he a liar. The people don't know no better. They don't know who the champ is yet. But y'all gonna find out sooner than later. Because intelligence gonna beat ignorance every time. And only an ignorant nigga will say, Nicki Minaj a rat. She called the police. I'm not dealing with her no more. It's like, bro, what did you think she was? You were sitting there all this time thinking if it went left, Nicki gonna ride. Only a dummy would think that. She's a mother. She gonna protect her child. She'll send Zoo to jail if she had to protect that child. And Zoo know that as a man. Every man in the house with their woman and their children know right now. If she knows something about you, and then people come and say they're taking them kids, your ass is going to jail. So you don't never have expectations for a woman to stick to the G code when God put them here to be mothers. And that maternal instinct is going to kick in. And they're going to say protect the child at all costs. Yeah, her corner law is protecting the child at all costs. Because in the midst of a lawsuit with Jay-Z, can she afford to push the button on anybody? Huh? Can something come up? Oh, Nicki Minaj telling somebody she got a $200 million lawsuit on the line. She think everything is a backdoor coming from the other side. She going against Jay-Z and Rock Nation. And they showed what they could do in the courtrooms with Tory Lanez. She knows she's up against a very powerful entity. And if Zoo was to send one of his little homeboys over there to smack you upside the head, that'd be the funniest shit ever. I'm not suggesting it. I'm not recommending it. I'm just saying it would be the funniest shit ever. Because somebody need to smack some sense in it, because that was just dumb. But I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm going to kill all the stupidity. Nicki Minaj should have got the max. Nicki Minaj sitting there with a goddamn RICO indictment for getting the Mac baller brim to take care of somebody else. Then we'd all be calling Nicki the stupidest woman in the world. Nicki Minaj did what she was supposed to do. She act like a woman that's worth $150 million. When a nigga told what we say he did, he went out like a what? When a nigga told, he went out like a bitch. He acted like a bitch. He didn't take his time like a man. He went out like a bitch, right? So if a bitch told, she went out like a bitch. What you expect? What you really expected? Griselda Blanco all over the place? Nah, man. That's not reality. For every one woman you could pull up and dig up, oh, she stood tall, she kept it gangster, she this, that, and third. Yeah, you could pull up 20, 30 more who did what they had to do to protect their kids. I just think that was the stupidest expectation Think this woman worth damn near $250 million. Should have called the max. If somebody threatened her, she should have took it to the streets. She should have lost everything she achieved if somebody threatened her. At what point in time, man, do we allow people to grow up? Maybe Nikki grew up and you didn't. If we keep it at 100%, 110% gangster, women and children have no place in the game. Therefore, women and children have a right to call police.
And we ain't fucking with nobody that's trying to send nobody to jail, you heard? Nobody, under no circumstances.
Women and children are civilians. Police are there for them, for their protection. Yeah. If somebody's trying to R-word a woman, she's supposed to keep it gangster. Don't even scream because the cops might come. Just keep it gangster. Take that L. And they go back to the hood and get the homies to run a DNA test on a nigga, right? A stupid ass little boy. I don't blame Nicki Minaj for saying she was no Mac. I blame that dumbass little nigga for believing it. I don't care how much money a woman came to me with. If she asked me to put somebody down for her, and she gonna pay me X, Y, and Z, I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. You might get emotional one night drinking a bottle of wine and start thinking about your deceased husband and how much you missed him and how you was wrong and all this, that, and the third. Next thing you know, I'm up under the jail. I ain't taking that work. I'm not holding no expectation on a woman that I hold on a man when it comes to nothing gangster related, nothing street related. If she's able to do it, if she's one of the rare ones that stand tall and ever, cool, more power to her. But I'm not expecting it. Nah, I'm not expecting it. That's like homeboy with the one arm that's playing basketball. That nigga nasty. He nasty. I want to see him in the NBA. I can't remember his name, but I wish that young brother the best. I want to see him in the NBA, the one that's busting everybody's ass right now with the one arm. But I wouldn't expect it from another nigga. I'm pretty sure if somebody else with one arm might turn out to be nasty too, but I'm not expecting that. Every time I see a nigga with one arm, I'm not thinking, you should be good at basketball. No, that's not crossing my mind. So I'm not expecting a woman to stand tall when the law comes. That's a dumbass expectation, an unrealistic expectation. I hope the little nigga get jumped by the Barbz. Where Papoose son at? Somebody tag Papoose son and tell him this nigga over here talking crazy about Nicki Minaj. I hope the Barbz get on your ass. But that'll be the funniest clip ever. I need to see a video clip of some Barbz jumping that little nigga, taking his weed or something. Some Barb girls, some mean Barbz who mad because he talking about their leader. Somebody tell the Barbz, this nigga Zipwitthedrip over here talking about their leader. My daughter used to be a Barb when she was little. I don't know if she's still one or not. I should call her, see if she got the information to the fan club. I know you can't fight. 3 bitches with pink hair, fuck that nigga up. You talking about a multi-millionaire mother in Beverly Hills. Not your bunkie in Elmira, nigga. This nigga mad at Nikki for not calling the max. So you better be glad she ain't called animal services on your ass for having that cat up in that bitch marinating with no AC. Yeah, all his hate because the nigga mad because she ain't shout him out.
I don't fuck with Nikki no more, man. They never fuck with me anyway. You ain't never heard Nikki say, let's get to that. You ain't never heard Nikki like, Nikki don't fuck with me like that anyway.
Like, she don't owe you no shout out, nigga. Just because a rapper gave you a shout out, you think you entitled to that? That's that narcissism. This woman is a platinum selling artist with a son in a mansion. Here go this nigga with a fan, blowing on a litter box, talking about, she ain't shout me out. It is 2025. All the shooters be in group chats. I'm not sending nobody to do shit. Intelligence always gonna be ignorance. Even if it's so many ignorant people watching, they can't tell which one is intelligent, which one is ignorant. It don't matter if they could tell or not. The intelligent one's still gonna win. Nigga said Michael Jackson was a Crip. Look it up. You know how many mega stars had gang ties, man? Like, who really would expect somebody to climb off of a $50 million, $100 million, $200 million hill to go back to gang members to handle their affairs, bro? We would call that the stupidest person in the world. So we gotta call the person who suggests that or get mad at them for not doing that. We gotta call that the stupidest person in the world too.
Boy, fuck Zipwitthedrip, nigga.